What's up guys? Behind me we have my 2nd gen Cummins. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to install one of my favorite mods on this 2nd gen. It is going to be the amp steps from Real Truck. Now you guys might notice that amp steps actually doesn't offer a kit direct fit for 2nd gens. So with that being said, we did use a conversion kit to make this happen. Now the cool thing about that is just for watching this video, Whitley Diesel Performance is going to run a special. If you buy the amp steps from us at Whitley Diesel Performance, we will include the conversion kit to make it fit on your 2nd gen Cummins for free, no cost to you. So swipe up, hit a comment, or DM us on Instagram, message us on our phone number, whatever it might be. I'll link all of our contact information below, as well as the contact information for our friends at Real Truck, who actually were nice enough to send these steps out to us to make sure that we could show you guys how to get this install done. So if you guys have any questions about how to install or how to purchase them, feel free to use any of the resources we link below, whether it's us or Real Truck. All of us are willing to make sure that we get you the right steps for your truck. Before I get right into the install, I did want to just quickly shout out our friends at Real Truck for sending these steps to us. They have a huge inventory of different steps, lighting, bumpers, tonneau covers, whatever you might need for your truck. So head over to their website and see what they have for your truck. I'll link it down below.
All right, looks like we have the boards and then probably both the motors and mounts, and then one of these boxes is probably wiring. So this is what you'll get from Real Truck, amp steps. And then right here is the conversion kit. It's pretty simple, 4 brackets. You got a bag of hardware and some magnetic switches, since we don't have a plug and play for the 2nd gens from amp yet. So this is what comes in the hardware kit. You have 2 little ring terminals, some quick connects. So you have the male and the female ends, bolts, nuts of different sizes, and washers. So this is everything that comes with both kits. You have your amp step arms. One side will have motors, one side will be idle arms, so they won't have motors. Harnesses. This will come in the conversion kit. This is going to be your wire magnetic switches. This is going to be the computer, the brain of the whole thing. All your hardware and different electrical connections, from posi taps, quick connects. These are going to be the conversion brackets. So these are the brackets that come with the kit from the factory. These are the brackets that we'll use instead to make a seamless install on the 2nd gen. So those are the brackets we'll use for that. And then this is what we'll use to mount the brackets. So we'll get right into it and show you guys how to do everything and make this an easy install.
So as far as mounting spots, you'll use these pre-existing holes. There's rubber grommets in them. What you'll do is just pop that out, and then that's where you're going to drill the hole for it. And then you won't use this one, but it's actually that one at the end right there. And that's what we're going to use to mount the steps. I wanted to come under here and show you. So this is the grommet that they're talking about here. Just for reference, this is the front of, or I guess the back of your fender. So wheel, fender, and then right here is your first grommet. So pull that one out and drill your hole to it. And then same thing for that side. making sure this is flush. Move it up as far as you can and then tighten it.
Take these out of the brackets that amp supplied. We'll use them for this. And then your conversion kit from Taika Industries comes with this. Right, so lock nuts go on the ends. These go through them. Pretty simple and easy process. Camera died, but we got it back up pretty quick. So we did take the fuse out first, just that way it doesn't have any power while we're working with the electrical stuff. Get your ground connected, your power connected, plug in the box. Like I was saying, these are keyed, so just make sure you pay attention to the orientation before you press them all the way in. The plastic is a little bit soft, so you can press them the wrong way, so just make sure that your keys are lined up. This goes up and over. So the one for the passenger side, like I explained before, is longer. It'll go all the way up and over the firewall. So I have it tucked up and zip tied already. And then I'll walk around and show you where it drops out. So we have it dropping out right here and just down past the computer, and it'll filter right out here, pretty easy. You'll just plug it right into the motor, which we have plugged in, slide the red clip over, and you're good to go. So this side is plugged in and ready to go. The other side is plugged in and ready to go. And then the last thing you have to do is the group of 4 purple wires coming off of this. You got to feed it through the firewall. So there's a little grommet right there. You can see where the mesh of wires is coming out for all my gauges and everything. That's where you're going to want to put these purple wires. I taped them all up together to make it easier. And then they should come out right about there. So other than feeding this through, the only other thing I've done is I took out all 3 of the screws that are right here. They're just Phillips head, or I believe you could probably use an 8mm on it by the way it looks. They do have a Phillips on it. So I just popped those out, and then this piece is now loose. Next, the instructions tell us to grab 2 pieces of short wire. You can use this purple and white one because this is for, on the factory setup, this is for the rear doors on the 3rd gens. So for 2nd gens, you don't need it obviously, because if the rear door is open, the front door is open. So use this purple wire or whatever wire you have at your house or garage. And then it needs 2 pieces of it, so just kind of cut it in half. And then on one end, we're gonna do a female quick connect. The female quick connect is gonna go on one end, and we'll crimp that down. And then on this end is going to be the ring terminal. So we'll do that for both sides. We'll have a female end and a ring terminal on both of these. So this is what you'll come up with. 2 that have ring terminals, and both ends will have female. So just make sure you have 2 of those. One section will go on the door. That's the magnet portion, and then this wired portion is the actual switch. We're taking the wired portion and sticking it where it'll be just above that panel, and then tucking the wires into the panel and reinstalling it. So for each of the switch ends, one quick connect needs to be male and one needs to be female. So one of each. They're both black wires, so it doesn't matter which one goes where. Repeat those steps on the other side. What we have to do first is get enough wire actually to bring those all the way over, because we need those wires ran to over here. So that's what we're going to work on now. The driver's side wires have a male and female, and then pretty much the last step for the switch wires, what we're going to do, male and female end on this one as well. So because these are the switch wires for the other side, we're going to do one male and one female, just like we did for this side. And then the last thing to do before we just start plugging stuff in and zip tying stuff up is to connect the purple wires for the correct one. So we have the white one, which we know we don't need to use, so we can kind of fold that up and out of the way for now. The other 3 are solid purple, purple and gray, and purple and yellow. All right, don't believe I have to use that purple and gray one either. I think it's just the purple and yellow and solid purple. You should only have 2 disconnects left. If you did everything right, you should have 2 male disconnects left. So we'll connect these up now, and I'll show you which one goes to which side. What you're left with is 2 male connections. The purple and yellow goes to the passenger side female connection. And then the solid purple will go to the female on the driver's side. So what we're left with is our 2 male connections from both sides, or 1 male connection from both sides, so 2 total. And those plug right into this ground that we created earlier.
If you guys have any questions about putting these on your truck, hit up Real Truck or Whitley Diesel Performance, both of which will be linked below. Again, you can ask either of us questions or buy steps from either of us. Whitley Diesel Performance will be running the sale. If you want them for a second gen, we will include the conversion brackets for free at no cost to you. So hit us up if you need a set. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna try and get more YouTube videos out to you guys. So if you guys have any questions on any of the builds, or you wanna see how we did something on it, or just a walk around of what's done to the vehicles, let me know what you guys wanna see next. Drop a comment down below. We'll see you in the next one.